All right, quiet on the set.
I love this shit. I love this shit. I love this shit. I love this shit.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. 8 years plus and still running. Who'd have ever thought they'd last this long? Lunch with no other than the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another exciting edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours. And Laz, you're wearing the wrong t-shirt today.
You know, I am. Oops. That was a screw up.
Hi. What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with me? Yeah, I got up early today. Maybe I should run and go change.
No.
Yeah, not gonna do it. Again, had some early things to do today and wasn't even thinking about putting my normal shirt on. So yes, something that shit happens. And of course, talking about shit happens. Of course, first things first, don't forget giveaways are open. Go ahead, type exclamation, I love free shit, exclamation, bundle me. But as shit happens, is unfortunately, it's always our job to report the good news with the bad news. And today, yet again, we have to pass on some bad news to you folks out there. In Shroud of the Avatar, we've lost yet another Shroud member. We just got news that James Murphy of the BMC just passed away, and James was a pretty cool guy. Got to actually meet him a couple years back and hang out with him. He was long-standing BMC member and helped bring the BMC into Shroud of the Avatar, and he was the vice president of the guild for about 8+ years before our current vice president came in. And we just got news that he passed away yesterday from his son. So his son posted that he's passed on and gone to that wonderful game in the sky, the end game that we all reach one day. And of course, it's really tough when we hear this, and it's somebody who we've met, who we've known, who we've worked with, who we've played with, who we've done just lots of things with over the years, and always sad when we've got to bring this information to you. Did you meet James at all, Jack, or did you not meet him?
Yeah, I did, I believe.
This
Yeah,
was good.
One of those things in Austin.
Yeah, this was I believe 2018, was it? 2017? Which one was this? And he finally made it. He couldn't make the previous ones, but we kept telling him that he needed to get out here and actually meet everybody in person. And I should just really scroll right up to the top. Yeah,
Yeah.
2018, he finally made it out to Austin to meet with everybody. and we really had a great time with him together. And again, he hadn't played Shroud in a while, I'm going to guess, due to illness. It's been a little while since he's actually played the game. But again, he's a long-standing member of the BMC Guild, and of course, again, been around the game for many, many, many years. And it's always sad when we've got to bring you guys and gals news of this because last one was actually in 2019, Tina. That was the very last one. This was the year before that when James came in. And I believe, Tina, you were there for that one, weren't you? I don't know. I have to go through the pictures. I know Wind was there. I know Drake was there. I'm just looking at some pictures. Yeah, Tina was right there with us. Uh, I see your picture there. Who else was with us? Whole bunch of people. Is Anyway, is again, it's one of those things that falls upon us because we are the news, and unfortunately, you know, SodaCon with Atos. Actually, he was there that year, but he wasn't as prominent as were Richard and Star that year. Chris's prominent year was actually in 2019 when we got the news that he had taken over control of the game that year. Again, I will. I'm going to just take and toss another
Followed
picture in
by
here.
direct all questions to our lawyer, who will never
Is
respond.
going to just throw another picture up in here real quick for you. This was probably the last year that Star and Richard were active at the conventions in person, as you can see by that picture there. And then the last year in 2019, uh, yeah, well, we'll talk about that in a minute there, Bridge Troll, because we do have some breaking news on that front, but we'll get to that in just a minute. But anyway, I just want to send my condolences out to the Murphy family and to all the BMC members out there and all to people who have had a chance to meet with Jim and hang out with him and get to know him over the years. He will be sorely missed, and again, just sad that we have to bring news like this to you guys and gals out there. And hold on, do I have? Yeah, and condolences coming from Duke Ezekiel Cooper, who's just a little too choked up right now to make an appearance here. So he's just asking me to pass on his condolences as well at this point. I invited him in to speak for a few minutes, and yeah, this is devastating news for a lot of us who have actually met him and had a chance to hang out with him and all that good stuff. So, uh, anyway, rest in peace, James. We will see you on the other side. And of course, as much as we hate to do it, be the bearers of bad news, we do have to bring you the bad, sad with the good. So that's it for the sad news for right now. And again, Godspeed to James Murphy. And he will have a place of a memorial in the BMC Guild. We have our own little place out there in Black Rock Cove, if you all ever interested, to where all the fallen members have a memorial space and are perpetually honored out in Black Rock Cove. So if you want more information about that, reach out and I'll get you that information where you can find that out in Black Rock, or you can just go wander around out there. It's up on a hill right off the side of the entrance as you come into the main entrance of the town. So um, we do have a fallen members memorial there, and again, we keep our members in our hearts always. So you don't have to, but how old is everyone? Well, that's an interesting
Old?
question, Applesauce Pants. We're a bunch of old farts. Right now, I think I'm the oldest one here at pushing 57 next month. Jack's a little bit younger. What are you, just turning 50 this year?
Not even.
49 this year?
48.
48 this year? He's still a baby.
I think so. I think so.
I'll be 50 this year.
Partner.
And who is that?
I think Murphy was
Yeah, it's-
over. He was way over 60. He was
Oh,
pushing
okay. Well, here is Duke Ezekiel Cooper. Duke, how you doing, buddy?
as well as can be expected, man.
Yeah, yeah,
That's a little
yeah,
bit of a hard hit today.
yeah. Again, I was just browsing Facebook, just for passing some time here, right before the show, and stumbled across this. It was in my feed that his son had posted, and of course, I went to see if there was any more information as to, what was the cause of his demise, or if there's any
Well, I
obituary
don't.
information, and I don't know that, but
In February, he had a quadruple bypass that was followed by a bunch of blood clots.
okay, and
And
that I did not know.
yeah, he had some surgeries and whatnot, and he had a rough time coming out of that.
That
I
was
can
in
tell you that.
February, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, he had a rough time coming out of that, and I don't know, man. You get up a certain age, and I guess it's gets harder and harder to bounce back. But I want to say a few words on his behalf or for him on your show today.
Well,
Go for it.
absolutely. That's why I invited you. And again, I
Murphy,
know you originally passed, but I'm glad you made it to say a
yeah,
couple words.
yeah, man, I couldn't go on the rest of the day without it. Uh, so Murphy was a Murphy was a great guy. Uh, we we butted heads some, which
Oh, amen
I
to
ex-
that.
yeah, I expect that out of a vice president. I mean, we butted heads, and we we got into a few arguments, but he was always there to do the very best he could to see the betterment of the people that he cared about. And that's not just me, but that's anybody that he gamed with. He was always willing and able, most usually, to give a helping hand. And he was always excited to be part of something new or a new adventure. And Ultima Online and in Shroud, the migration of the BMC over to Shroud, he was he was I wouldn't say reluctant, but he was skeptical. Uh, After we had had a long talk and lots of reassurance, he trusted my decision, and he did everything he could to migrate everything that we had as far as members, assets, everything that we had built in UO. He did his dead level best to migrate it and implement it into Shroud. And for that, he's irreplaceable in my heart. So once we got over into Shroud, he he handled things a little differently than I would have, but you know, there's people different strokes for different folks, and that's what made the guild and makes the guild what it is. It's all types of different personalities crackling off of each other, and somewhere along the way we find a way, and that's the way it's always been. So his passing is, although it was known that it was inevitable, even between he and I, uh, we knew that it was inevitable, and so we made the most of it in the last 10 years that we could. There in the end, he did eventually I think he went dormant. I don't think he Jim had a way of Jim had a way of using anger as a out because he didn't want to tell his personal life about what he might be going through. And so he went dormant in the game a couple of years ago. And I didn't bother him about it. We had a few words there at the end, but I just wanted to say on your show today that of all the BMC members that has ever stuck around with me, that guy made a deep and lasting impact, and I'll forever love him.
Amen to that. I know you guys knew each other for quite many years, even before Shroud of the Avatar.
Yeah,
And again, if you just watching the stream, you can see there's a picture of myself, James, and Zeke here, where we really just got a chance to kick it together and have a good time and smiles on our faces. And yeah, all I can say is that we'll remember the good times always with people that we've met and crossed our paths, and put a little bit of a little bit more light into our lives, just from
yeah,
getting to meet them.
yeah, and he did. I'll never forget him. I know it made Star madder than hell, but I'll never forget him running in and taking Star's tricorn hat. And I couldn't do anything but just shake my head because Richard basically put him up to it. If the truth be told, he did it
I,
on a
I,
dare.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That was a heck of a fiasco. And again, he did it just because he could, and I recall Star wasn't happy, and him and Richard had a
No,
couple of words afterwards because, Richard had to sort of calm Star down, and Star was a little pissed, and Richard's like,
yeah,
"Listen, dude, as I put him up to it, and it was. I think that was right around the time you also gave Star a little lap dance, wasn't
yeah. We won't
it?
talk about that. You can talk. Y'all
Had to
can talk
mention it.
about that
Had to
when.
mention it.
Yeah, y'all can talk about that when I die.
Yeah, absolutely,
Not my
absolutely.
finest. Not my finest moment.
Not for many more years, hopefully, my friend. Not for many more
Right.
years for all of us. But yeah, his Murphy was something else, and he was always fun to deal with. Again, like you said, he was always willing to help people out, and he was a driving force back in his day before he did step down, and Xavier became the now current vice president. And again, is I
Who is who in his own right is leaving an indelible mark on the BMC. And
absolutely.
if I go before Xavier, you guys are going to be blessed to have him as a leader.
Yeah, absolutely. And just on a very serious note for those of you folks out there, uh, who play the game and take it very
Waldo
serious.
underscore Ptolemy just cheered 300 bits. You got a
Waldo,
mystery game key Waldo
thank you
underscore
for the
Ptolemy.
300 bits, buddy. I appreciate it. It's not a gym day. I'm surprised, but for those of you guys and gals who run a guild and have a life here, and you've put a lot of time, money, energy, and otherwise into this game. You should do something like the BMC and Zeke has done and put in place a plan just in case something happens to you unexpectedly, because we have lost people unexpectedly. We've lost people, you know, after long illnesses and stuff. And, the BMC actually has a plan where, if for whatever reason we lose Zeke, Zeke has left instructions for the guild to carry on in his absence, and of course, transfer of all assets and stuff to vice president so that the guild can move on. And that is something that can be done, and something that should be done if you have active friends and people where you want things to continually carry on. for the life and longevity of the game. So just a little food for thought out there, folks, because tomorrow is never promised, and this is not something that I expected. I had other news today, which we'll get to here shortly. Not all of it, most likely, but we do have some updates and news coming out of this past Friday's Lord British birthday live stream. But when something like this happens, we take pause and just try to honor and cherish the memories of those who we've fought with, who we've played with, who we've partied with, and who we've had touch our lives here inside and outside the game. And James was definitely one of those people. Again, as I was happy to finally meet him after several years in person, and as you can see again by this picture, we were all having a good time, and we were so happy that he made it out to come visit all of us and get to spend that time together.
Yeah. All right, guy. I'm going to get off here though. Thanks,
Uh,
Les, for
All right, not a problem, Zeke. Thank you for coming in and sharing some kind words, and I will give you a holler
all
later
right.
on after the show once I'm finished with everything, and we'll reminisce, talk some shit about the old man, and just cherish his memory in private.
Absolutely. Jack, thanks, man.
See ya.
All right.
And condolences.
Thank you, sir.
But yes, indeed. But moving right along, I do now owe Waldo a mystery game key. And Waldo, you're going to get yourself a copy of Hero of the Kingdom on Steam for your 300 bits. Thank you very much for the support. Waldo, one of our big supporters out there, and he's got one heck of a game collection. Thanks to his 300-bit support, because he gets lots of game keys. And you too, you get yourself a
Yeah.
mystery game key by donating 300 bits right here on stream, either my stream or Jack's stream. And we will go into the mystery fun bag and pull out a key for you and send it your way. So, but again, sad news nonetheless. But again, something that we, take with this job, not something that we ever anticipated was going to be part of this job. And we've had to do it several times over the years, but we do take this job reporting the news as seriously as we can when we're not being serious. And this, of course, is just one of those things that comes with the territory. And, you know, we like to make sure that we remember those of our, fallen friends who have spent time with us here in Shroud of the Avatar. So, with that being said, let's get on to some actual other Shroud news. If you all know, this past Friday, there was the Lord British live stream where Lord British did make an appearance for his birthday bash. And it was
Not only that, it was there for a long time.
It was an extended stream. It was well over 3 hours, and I'm just going to bring something up over here. Let me pull this up. Just hold on. I didn't want to do that. I want to open that in a new window, and then I want to mute it because I don't want to just play that. But I'll send you the link here in just a second. This is the, or maybe you already have your own link to it, but I'll just send you this one. Because apparently there was some major problems. Go ahead and bring that up on screen when you get a chance.
So, but if you, from the player perspective, that's pretty awesome if you're someone who like wins
It
two
is
prizes
on screen.
During a live stream.
I want to hire you. Pick up a package.
But if you scroll down to the broadcast, there's Stringfellow Huck. Yeah, Chris was double booked. We do have a clip here, but you'll notice that the stream was very broken up. 11 minutes, 14 minutes, 30 minutes, 14 minutes. Yeah, for some reason, they could not
Whoa.
keep the stream going, and I don't know why I'm not getting the arrow over here on this
You actually have to
screen.
click on videos, and
I
then
am.
it'll
Oh
be able to.
yeah, yeah. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, there we go.
So part of it, from what I understand, is that Ravelox actually came down to Austin and went to Richard's property to do the stream as well.
Yes, Ravlox was actually on location. Some people were like, "Why did he go camping and not plan for this in advance?" And I had to, tell somebody in another chat that he actually didn't go camping. He went to Lord British's house and he was staying there in the little house
Yeah.
with Lord British, and he was just in another room. Also, why were Lord British and Ravlox in the cabin together? Because that's where Lord British stays when he's in Austin, is down at his little cabin down in Castleton. But yeah, as you can see, it was a whole bunch of different.
Chris was double booked.
Oh well, yes. Let's get over to the action here. We have our first video. You want to cue that first video up? We'll
Yeah.
let everybody hear. And this is the only mention of Chris. Well, it's not the only mention. I think you guys and gals are gonna. I don't know what you all gonna think. I thought it was a little strange, but I'm gonna let you guys and gals decide. But anytime you're ready to play,
3, 2, 1, play.
Prepared to lag a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Okay,
I
so
see someone asking if Atos is still alive, and I believe some of you had lunch with him today.
yes, we did.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I can confirm it. I not
Yes.
only speak with him fairly regularly, but I actually saw him face to face today. So
Yep.
it is true. He is still alive and kicking, and wish he could be with us. He was with us at our team lunch. He had something. Take over his this hour slot, so he couldn't be with us. But otherwise, normally he would be. Of course.
Yeah, he has back to back, overbooked, double booked, it's all sorts of stuff. In fact, because it was an opportunity to actually prevent him from leaving after Lord British left and started heading over to where we are now, and I was supposed to follow. I ended up staying for another 45 minutes at the restaurant, and we kind of had a big continuation of back and forth about a bunch of stuff.
I was on
a lot of
clearing
ideas
the
being
rug
thrown
one.
around and status updates, stuff like that. So, okay, so while we are doing all this, I got two things here on the.
all right. What did you say? I couldn't hear you over the.
I said I clicked on the wrong one. They were clearing the rug.
Clearing the rug. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You had, yeah. They were in order. I don't know how you managed to, but we're going to be doing that one next.
The clearing of the rug.
And I have something else that I need to share with you. Here, I will send you a list, just in case you don't hear it clearly, because this is quite the interesting turn of events. Let me just PM this for you.
Wait. So they said that they had lunch with Chris. That's funny.
Yeah. On top of
lunch with Chris.
On top of that, yeah, we got some insight and information. This next one is going to be a little long, so before we get into this next clip here coming up, we're going to go ahead and stop what we're doing and go over to the Moobot
and pull a giveaway. And Lomir victorious again.
The Maynard, congratulations. you are going to get yourself a streamer bundle. Congratulations to the Maynard. And, yeah, it's interesting how his camera is doing that. I don't know why his camera is set to do that, to blur it out like that. Whereas, this Ravlox camera uh, is totally clear in the background. You can see the background of the cabin where Richard's son actually steps into the scene for a little bit. And once he steps back just a couple feet, he gets blurred out. So he's got some kind of effect running on that to keep it that way, I guess, so I don't know what it is. But let's get this out to the Maynard. Get out of the way, cat. And then we will move on to the next clip. And again, the next clip is a little bit long, so bear with us because there's a lot of information to comprehend here, as well as well, again, we're going to let you guys and gals be the judge of this one. And I can close that window now. I don't need that one anymore. I don't need this one anymore.
The clearing of the rug.
Clearing of the rug. Let me get my volume back up. I'm going to mute the game volume so that you guys can hear this as clearly as possible. And ready?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, start.
Well, if you could come up, Sanyo, if you could come up, and
all right, everyone, we're going to pause on trading the items now.
Yeah. So, Lord British, I think I could just hand this to you at this point. I think you know where to go from here.
Yep.
If everyone can clear the Lord British rug on the top of the stairs, at least, that would be great. I'm going to run around the rug so everyone knows the rug I'm talking about. Clear the rug. Look at you, Quasar, Michael Borg, Warcrow.
Yeah, Stein.
Cigar TV, Mapper.
Quasar.
Bo Rash.
Mapper's AFK. I can pull him off.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right, no worries. Okay,
And
all right.
I need a dev power that's just push.
Shove.
Yeah.
Shove, and I could type a number.
It's called Gust.
/ push everyone.
Put it in the
20.
feature request. Put it in the feature request. Make a Jira.
I gotta write.
There's always kill all.
Yeah,
And they
I
have
can
the
do that too.
corpses. They're still on
Yeah.
the rug.
Okay. All right. So, Lord British, if you want to start with talking about Diablotine, and then we could go from there. I'll help out with the list.
Very good, absolutely. So again, everybody, welcome and thank you. And specifically for Diablotine, the fishing contests have always been one of our most fun activities, but it also requires a lot of heavy labor to do it right, to set them up, to manage the duration of the event, to make sure that awards are handed out appropriately. And Diablotine has been running these community contests for about a year now, and has done a really excellent job. I think the dev team has sure appreciated the help. The community has appreciated the results of these, and so we would love to say thank you to Diablotine. By the way, the Diablotine has also done the monthly write-ups, the sign-ups, tracking all the fish, and manually tallying at the end of the month the results. And so for Diablotine's incredible contributions to this game and to this community, we would like to offer you an ONBE, an Order of the New Britannian Empire award. If you would please come join me here, and if everyone would please applaud Diablotine for his great contribution to the game.
Is Diablotine in the game?
Yeah, Vesper said he was towards the bottom of the stairs.
He's having trouble
Yeah,
getting
he's
up.
in the scene.
Diablatine, will you come on up?
I'm looking.
Someone playing Axel F.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't see
Character
Diablatine.
saving. Or is there a different instance?
He'll be there in a second.
No, he's in the scene with us.
All right. Shouldn't panic then, I guess.
Shroud the end coordinator.
See if I see Diablatine, I think I can summon the Diablatine.
I did already.
Here it is.
He'll be in front of you in a sec.
Okay, very good. Haha, very good. Very good. Very good.
Ah, there you go.
There you go. All right. And let's see, Ravlox, do you have the item that I can then hand to Governor Diablatine?
Actually, that item has to be mailed to him or them. Sorry.
Okay. I see. Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. But you could do the have them kneel down and knight them.
Yes, exactly. So Diablatine, if you're actually with us and not AFK there, I know you were summoned to the top, but if you would take a knee, that would be great. And if not, I will knight you as you stand. Very good.
Very good.
So thank you. And we will actually mail you your ONBE device as well. And,
exactly.
Both and we'll try to find a.
So,
I mean,
Laz, what's
we'll
the
get in touch
1B
with you both for
device?
the virtual item and otherwise. So.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
61 cloak.
I think he's talking about the actual real physical
Hey,
metal.
you can't cheat. You can't go backwards. Okay, so as I had mentioned before, I know we want Sanyo up here and Devil Cult, myself. I think those are the three currently present in game. But we'll I'll as your
device.
herald, Lord British, I will read off the names of
we
all
have
these.
that. The real version. We don't have an in-game
Hearken,
version.
hear ye, hear ye.
Yeah, we do.
If present, please come to the foot of Lord British's rug.
Carpet. The carpet. They're here with the...
All right,
Yeah.
pay attention
So-
here, folks. Pay attention.
Devicult, Sanyo, List Rostov, Beezus, Nimrod Iondisko, Inal Nomad, Atos, Undone, Tassilo, and Ravelox.
Thank you, Ravlox, for the reading. And so, yes, for those of you who also don't know, one of the things we did at our team lunch today is the core team of developers, which has now been working, frankly, tirelessly and in many ways thankless, for years upon years now for this world to not only come to life but remain alive. We wanted to say thank you to all of them. So we've also earlier today gave all of them an ONBE and welcomed them into the order of the New Britannian Empire. So thanks to all of you for keeping this world as alive and healthy and growing as it is. So thank you.
Thank you very much. I am proud to receive this award from the Great Lord British. I shall strive to pursue virtue as well as excellence in improving the world that you have dreamed of.
Excellent. Thank you.
I too pledge myself, as much as I've done so far, to continue with every effort that I can make to expand and maintain the lands of New Britannia.
The two of you are up in here. If I may, let me do the formal process here with the two of you as well.
I enjoy that you're a little bit off in your angle, and it looked to me, it looked like you just cut my head off.
Exactly. You never know. You never know exactly.
I pledge everything to you. Then I'll take your head.
So they didn't include Justin in
Off
that?
with your head. Off with your head.
All I want is your
All
head.
right, let's go ahead and flip it there. So No, Justin is actually, I believe, already an ONBE winner.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think there's only like one person who's ever actually gotten a duplicate. Hang on a second. A duplicate of that award.
Yeah.
And that was totally by accident, my understanding was. But and of course, nobody, at least not until not on last check, but I'm checking right now to see if anybody's updated it. No, Coswald is the last person on the list at the 69th member, winning ONBE. But the news of, let me see, where is Justin on that? Even Bridge Troll's got one. I mean, that's sad.
Oh yeah.
Just kidding, Bridge Troll. Actually, I don't see Justin's name in here.
Well, I believe she got one.
So did I. I thought she did too.
Oh, Justin's number 38.
Why can't I see her? Oh, there she is. Okay, 38. Okay, 2016. Yeah, so I was gonna say I thought she was, and yeah, she's right there. Okay, just because she's got the single name, it's yeah. But yeah, and then I noticed that I guess Alley Oop's in here too, right? Alley Oop's already got one. Yeah, 63. So Allie didn't get one either. But the interesting thing, of course, is how do we take this news? The ONBE, let's bring this page up here. Order of the New Britannian Empire. Let's copy and paste this in here so that I can get this page, or can I just bring this page over the way it is? I can get this page, or can I just bring this page over the way it is? I can get this page, or can I just bring this page
I don't
over
have
the
the in-game medal. See, I don't have the in-game. I don't have the.
Neither do I.
See,
Hold on.
I don't have the.
Neither do I.
I have the physical one.
Hold on.
In-game medal.
Hold on.
I have the physical one.
Hold on.
I have the physical one. I don't have the.
Who'd you buy that
I
from?
have the physical one.
Hold on.
I have the physical one.
Sorry about that.
Who'd you buy that
I
from?
have the physical one.
Who'd you buy that from?
Physical one.
Sorry
I
about
received
that.
mine while I was in Hawaii.
Sorry about
Who'd you
that.
buy that from?
Physical.
Hold
I
on.
received mine while I was in Hawaii.
Why is this happening?
Hawaii.
Hold
I
on.
received mine.
It's amazing what you can get for a little
Why is
boy.
this happening?
Hawaii.
Hold on. Why is this
It's
happening?
amazing what you can get for a little
Why is
boy.
this
It's
happening?
amazing what you can get for a
Hold
little
on.
boy.
Why is this
It's
happening?
amazing what you can get for a little
Why is
boy.
this
It's
happening?
amazing what you can get for a little boy. It's amazing what you can get for a little boy.
Bear with me, people.
What did
Bear
Laz
with me,
do?
people.
What did
Bear
Laz
with me,
do?
people.
What did Laz do?
Okay.
What did
Bear
Laz
with
do?
me, people.
What did Laz do?
Okay.
What did
Bear
Laz
with
do?
me, people.
What did Laz do?
Okay. Is this a Discord problem?
What did Laz do? You changed
Is this
mics.
a Discord problem? I didn't change mics.
You changed
Is this a
mics.
Discord
You
problem?
changed mics.
I didn't change mics.
You changed mics.
Is this
It
a
sounds like
Discord
it's one that
problem?
it's further
I didn't
away
change mics.
than normal. It sounds like it's one that it's. It sounds like it's one that it's further away. It sounds like it's one that it's. It sounds like it's.
Oh, he's in Florida. That's pretty far away from me.
Yes, it is.
Oh, he's in Florida. That's pretty far away. Oh, he's in Florida. That's pretty far away from me. Oh, he's in Florida. That's pretty far away. Oh, he's in Florida. That's pretty far away from me. Oh, he's in Florida. That's pretty far away. Oh, he's in Florida.
What the hell is that?
Oh, he's in Florida. That's pretty far away. Oh, he's in Florida.
What the hell is that?
I'm all out of zone defense scroll. Oh no.
What the hell is
I'm
that?
all out of zone defense scroll. Oh no. So now I gotta run to you guys. All out of zone
Yeah, right?
Bridge Troll's like, this is almost as good as Friday's.
Yeah, right?
Bridge Troll's like, this is almost as good as Friday's.
Yeah, right?
Bridge Troll's like, this is as technical difficulties long.
right?
Back in action. As technical difficulties long. Back in action. Man, it's kind of hard. Kind of silly that we are. It's kind of hard. Kind of silly that we are. It's kind of hard.
Okay, 1, 2.
Kind of silly that we are.
Okay, I don't know what the hell's going on there. Okay. Oh, you know what it is? I know what it
I
is.
think you might
Hold
get
on.
seed.
Okay. Oh, you know what it is? I know what it
I think
is.
you might
Hold
get
on.
seed.
Is our live streams were coming through from the NBNN website. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
And this was causing the echo. That's what the fuck it was. I'm going, what the hell's going on here?
I don't know, man.
I'm turning off my everything and this, that, and
Everything.
yeah. But let's get back over here. Let me see if I copied this or not.
Yeah, you still sound
There
like
it
you're
is.
away from the microphone, though.
I will double check that. I'm still starting up. My voice mod is not up yet, so you're probably hearing me without the proper mic adjustments through my voice mod. So just give it a minute. Yeah, through the stream, it comes directly off the headset, so that always comes right through. But everything else runs through software. So that's a little different. And I will double check my settings here just to make sure voice and video and microphone. Yeah, see, voice mod
Yes.
is not up. And voice mod is taking its own sweet time, but that's okay. But let's go ahead and read the order of the New Britannia Empire for everybody out there.
Yep.
You have that link, or do I need to provide it?
Which one?
The ONBE link?
Oh, the Soda Wiki page or
Yeah,
the
yeah.
forum page? Yeah,
Soda
I'm already
Wiki.
on the.
Yeah.
But yes. Dun dun dun.
So you gonna read it or no?
By
You just-
order of Lord British, we hereby recognize Dame Laurie as the first official recipient of the Order of the New Britannia Empire. This award bears the New Britannia coat of arms is given during a proclamation to address the outstanding contributions of exceptional members of our society. The three colors of the ribbon represent the three principles of New Britannian ethos. Blue represents truth, yellow represents love, red represents courage. Awardees are given in-game 1B medal and the title Knight of New Britannia, as well as a physical medallion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, don't you have an
90%.
in-game version?
No.
No, I thought I had one here on the wall. Let's go take a look.
I'd like one
And
of those.
I would have to log in Jack Frost, but yeah.
Yeah, no, just the whatchamacallit, the Royal Warrant. Yeah. And I also noticed another thing was that Sanyo actually had a piece of paper with the proclamation on it that I've never seen before that he got himself a copy of. But yes, again,
Yeah.
if you haven't seen the physical medal, this is one of the physical medals, and mine actually happens to be signed by Lord British himself.
Lord
I was
British.
actually awarded mine in person before I was actually awarded on live stream. And then the title is what's got to be mailed to people. They can't just hand the title over. But some reason I always thought, and it says right there in the whatchamacallit, that
Yeah.
there's a physical in-game one, which apparently there isn't. But nonetheless, the questions, of course, now come to mind, which is, awarding the staff ONBEs. Thoughts? I know I saw Ridge Troll
Well,
make a couple comments. I saw some other comments out there, but first off, thoughts on handing out. I can understand, especially the volunteer staff, Allium, Devil Cult, uh, and you notice who I did.
Volunteers,
You
I
got.
I support volunteer devs absolutely. The non-volunteer devs, no.
And then why didn't what's his name? The Vespers. Vespers sorta. Has Vespers got one already?
Yeah, I believe he does. He was given one like last year, I think. But this hasn't been updated in a long time.
Yeah, the last update was July 2022, but I don't see him in the list. Which is really interesting because, again, I don't recall, and usually when we hear announcements, so you don't deserve one. But the other point of contention here is you have that list in front of you that I sent you earlier.
Yes.
Is are we to assume that the team that was given this, apparently Devil Cult, Sanyo, List, Bezus, Nimron, Nomad, Atos, Undone, Taslo, and Ravlox were all at this lunch? Are we to believe that Taslo came all the way from Germany to lunch, or was he teleconferenced in, or uh,
Yeah.
you know? But are we to be of the impression that this is the actual staff that's currently working, not including Allium, not including Justin, not including Vespers in this list, but you know, that this is the actual staff working on the game? That Devil Cult, Sanyo, List, Bezus, again, Nimron, Nomad, Atos, Undone, Taslo, and Ravlox. That's quite the list.
For so little.
Well, again, that's 10 different developers who are supposedly working, or are they just passing these out for past works? They didn't make any mention of that at all. And again, definitely know that Taslo does web work. He's always been around. Sanyo's been here forever. List, we just don't hear much from him, but he may be doing some contract work. There was no mention of Scotty, of course.
Well, Scotty is Nimrod.
Oh, is that who Scotty was? Is Nimrod? Okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
As,
And then Nomad, I don't know who that is.
yeah, I'm not familiar with that name. And again, it was Nomad something or something Nomad. I really couldn't quite make it out. Nimrod Ionesco, that's Scotty, huh? Okay.
Yeah, that's Scotty.
Okay. Again, as I wasn't familiar with that, but now I know who that is. And it was just curious to hear all those names listed. And of course, that they were at a team lunch. Now, also, Lord British made a comment, which I think was a faux pas in my personal opinion, that Chris would have been here otherwise, like he usually is. But as we all know, Chris hasn't made an appearance on live stream in over 7 months now.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Richard actually realized that or not. Just assuming that things are running because he doesn't really take account of day-to-day events. Yeah, Lord British doesn't know. I figured that much, Bridge Troll. But I just thought it little bit comical that he would have been here otherwise, like he usually is. Comment, which was, well, we're all scratching our head because we were hoping he would have made it for your birthday there, Richard. We really were hoping that he was going to make an appearance and, at least bless you at his presence. But apparently he did for lunch because man's got to eat, of course. But, it hasn't been again. Let's go look. Forums. When was the last time Atos logged into the forums?
Um, where did that link go? Did I kill that link?
No, you should be able to just look it up on his name.
I know, but I used to have it like as a tab that I kept open all the time.
Oh, for some reason I type in Atos's name and it doesn't come up.
Well, that's because he's on there as Chris.
Oh yeah, okay, that's why. Thank you.
Last login, January 14th, 2023.
There it is. Yeah, January 14th. Yes, that's why I couldn't find
Yeah.
him because he's as Chris. So hasn't logged in or read anything in the forums for over 7 months. Of course, hasn't participated in any of his live streams in 7 months, and of course, we really haven't heard anything except for Facebook, social media wise, of him camping. Anything Shroud Avatar
Lots of
wise for
hiking.
over several months. So
Well, he occasionally likes posts that people do.
yeah, well, liking a post and being active in the day to day running of his own company are two different things. I
Yeah.
like a lot of posts in a given day too, but that doesn't stop me from showing up here 5 days a week to do my
Oh,
job. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean, considering it's like I've got my day job as well, and I still manage to show up all
You
the
do it.
time.
You do it while you're at work, for crying out loud. I mean, you are literally at work right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, you work with those 14-hour crazy days. Now
Yes.
there was one more clip as I had saved, but yes, Cordelay, and this is the Ravlock show at this point. And again, it makes one question as to what Chris's actual role is, if Chris is actually steering the ship, if Chris is actually participating in doing stuff, or has he stepped into the role as he did with the Meta as just being a technical advisor and
Yeah.
sitting in the background. We just don't know this because we haven't seen nor heard from him. And, these are questions that everybody has been asking. And I know that you, Jack, thought that, people might be asking that question. I didn't see anybody ask that question. But again, at one point, as you see by the clip we played, he did come up and people did discuss him momentarily. And the other, of course, reference was him getting awarded ONBE. And I just had to just get a chuckle out of that because, uh,
Oh yeah.
the guy who's running the game awarding himself, I guess Lord British is the one who actually awards them, even though Chris could be awarding them.
Well, they are direct from Lord British, and then the Chaos Medal direct from Star when he was on the project.
Yes. But at any rate, that's what we know or what we don't know. Again, is yeah, we don't know if that's the actual staff or whether that's just they're paying homage to the staff that used to work there. But where do you pull those names? You don't pull those names out of thin air. So many years later.
Yeah.
That's my thought. Undone, Nomad, Beezus, List, especially those
Well,
guys who we
and,
haven't heard from in
and
quite some time.
yeah, and we know that they haven't really done anything on the project other than coming back and occasionally doing some contracting work.
Yeah, I mean, well, they were all very active early on, but that was early on. That's Enlist
Yeah.
used to be on the lot almost every other day with us, hanging out and uh, you know killing our reputation and our virtues and all that other stuff by summoning
That
crap
was
that he should.
Gix. That
Oh, was
was
that
Gix.
Gix? I thought List had a
Yeah.
hand in summoning what's her name,
Charlotte.
Charlotte. I thought that was List summoning Charlotte all the time, not Gix. Gix
Yeah,
used
it
to
was Gix.
Gix used to pull the llama drama, the purple llama drama on us. Anyway, it's that time of the day, folks. Time for us to wrap things up and get out of here for this Monday.
Oh yes.
Of course, it's
All
been
right.
a tough day, as you can see, that even I forgot to change for the show today because of what kind of day it's been. And of course, that very rarely happens. I think this has only
Yes.
happened one other time uh, in our history, which is, again, very rare for it to happen. Usually I catch it right before we go live and I go change it, but not today. Again, late last minute news hit and got caught up with it. Actually, the NBNN shirt, for those of you who really pay attention, notice that that's just a hump day shirt. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I wear my traditional Shroud shirt, and then hump day on Wednesday is the NBNN shirt. For those of you who might have been paying attention and knew that, but if not, now you do. That's the way it usually works, and usually I'm pretty right on top of that. But again, due to
So,
today's news and events, that just failed to happen today. So, again, final
Lomir,
condolences going out
did
to
you
the
want to
Murphy
copy a?
family.
Did you want to copy a stick it to the man?
I think he's already got that. No, he doesn't.
No, I don't.
You don't.
But
It
Lomir
is going
is going to
in
get
the chat.
the streamer bundle. So there we go, Lomir.
First one to grab the key and claim it can have stick it to the man.
I love how you do that. I just pick somebody else.
Thank you.
But closing out the final giveaway of the day, picking ourselves a winner. And Tina O'Near, congratulations, you are the winner. And Tina, you're going to get yourself a copy of the Spectrum Retreat. The Spectrum Retreat, which is one I'm probably going to guess you don't have. And as always, if you get a duplicate from us, something you already got in your library, just let us know. We'll recycle that key and get you a new one. But till tomorrow, with more news right here on NBNN, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Nom, 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 nom.